Hello and good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome to our monthly Angel Appreciation and Activation. And I'm just going to ask Sue if you will real quick check and make sure that we are live and that we are streaming this, because I know we have a lot of people that have shown an interest in particular in this month's angel. Every month we bring a different one. This is what the angels told me to do at the beginning of the year. So this is what I'm doing. And this month it happens to be our wonderful Archangel Ariel. And we're going to learn how to connect with her more fully. I say her. Again, I probably say this every time that I present. Angels do not have a gender. They will appear to us whatever resonates with us. So if we see the angel as a male energy, then respond to it that way. Don't be limited by anything that says it has to be a girl, or it has to be feminine, or it has to be masculine. It just is. They're beautiful creations given to us by our Creator to help us through this lifetime. So Archangel Ariel, if we're going to introduce her, you may already have worked with her energy. You maybe don't know anything about Ariel. Maybe you've never connected with this angel before. I have many, many experiences with her, and I'll share a few of those later on. But first, let's delve into who is this angel? Who is Archangel Ariel? Her name means the lioness of God. Can you just envision an angel with that type of strength, that type of knowingness? When you're in the jungle, the lion is king. The lion is revered and feared. Well, we don't want to fear an angel, but we do need that strength, don't we? The strength that when we are feeling that we need the help to guide us, whether it's something in nature like a storm, a hurricane, a flood, whatever, or it's with our animals. And manifestation. These are the things or aspects that she is the divine messenger for all of that, for nature, animals, and manifestation. And if you've worked with me at all, you know that I love to teach about manifestation. So this is one of the angels that guides that energy. The number that you can connect to her more deeply is number 4. Now, we've had this for a couple of times now, and these angels love that number. And when you look at the numerology of 4, it tells us that it means the angels are seeing us, they're surrounding us. It's a solid number. And you may see just one 4, you might see multiples of 4. But when you see that and you're feeling the energy of an angel, just ask, is this Ariel? It represents her connection with Earth and grounding into spiritual energy. The gemstones that you can use to connect with her are usually the soft pink ones. That's why I used pink in the background. But it doesn't have to be pink. She also can be connected with through green. And you probably can't see that because I have the background on, but green aventurine, emerald, any of those beautiful green colors. And interestingly, when I was out in a little shop here in Hawaii, I found a green Kuan Yin. And of course, it had to come home with me. So when I look at it and I hold it and I work with the energy of Kuan Yin, I also know that I can bring in Archangel Ariel to connect with as well. So the symbols, what you might find as you're connecting in with her and wanting to connect more deeply, lions. And maybe if you like those short little reels on YouTube or any of the social medias, sometimes there's just a lion that shows up, or a lot of them. And so look at that. Is Ariel trying to say something to you? Is she bringing in an energy for you to pay attention to? And maybe there's something, some message that the lion is saying to you. Maybe you need that strength in your life at the moment. Other symbols are wild animals, any of them, because she connects not just with our little beautiful critters that we have in our homes, but all animals on the planet, as well as forests and waterfalls. And I've seen some beautiful energy in the waterfalls here in Hawaii. And the rainbows that come up when you're at a waterfall is just amazing to watch. Her element is earth. She's very grounded, very stable. That's what I get from Ariel, just a stable, solid energy that's not fluffy or feels like it's far away. She walks right beside of us. The direction is north, of course. She's a very wise angel, and she gives us that energy as we ask for it. We can ask for wisdom with how to help our animals. We can ask to communicate with them more fully. And Ariel's right there. She's on that. The tree of life in the Kabbalah, where she falls on that, is Netzah. And I had to ask how to say that because I wasn't sure. But I did look up the pronunciation of this word, and it's Netzah. And it is in the, I'm going to just read you what I found about it. It's the 7th of the 10 symbols, a spiritual emanation representing concepts like eternity, endurance, victory, and lasting passion. It's on the right side, as you can, well, when I put myself back on with the background, there's a drawing of it. It's on the pillar of mercy, and it embodies the drive and patience to achieve long-term goals and overcome obstacles through sustainable action and devotion. So you can see why she can help us with manifestation, because she helps us to, my phone's trying to talk to me. She helps us to understand being solid and being really committed to what it is that we want to manifest. So again, who is this angel? She's the guardian of nature and the elemental kingdoms, the plants, the animals, the water, the elementals. If you have trouble with your plants and you want to know how to help them to survive and thrive, call in Ariel. Ask for that help. The elementals love Ariel. And if you've ever worked with any of the elemental energy, you're going to find that if you call in Ariel, you're going to be able to see, hear, feel them more fully. She oversees the well-being of our natural resources. She works with healers and environmentalists. She supports the restoration of balance in nature, inspires humans to live in harmony, and guides in manifestation. She has her hands full right now, doesn't she? We need her for all of that, especially that harmony part and bringing in more peace on our planet. So what are the signs of her presence? Maybe you see a glimpse of a pink light, or maybe it just appears. Sometimes I've seen the sky turn pink, like at a sunset or a sunrise. And I just think of Ariel and know that she's helping us. Rainbows. Rainbows are a huge sign that you can get from Ariel. The sensations you might feel in her presence are calm, serene, more of an appreciation of nature. And I have found that in the last couple of weeks being here in this beautiful nature environment where everything is just lush and beautiful, and listening to the sounds of nature, and especially at night. Synchronicities that might show up are the pink lights, which way do I need to move? The lions, as I mentioned. And number 4, intuitive insights is a deeper connection with you in your own spirit being, connection with the divine, connection with animals, and with our Earth planet. And she is the guardian of all of the animals. So no matter what the animal is, I think sometimes of one of our followers, Blue Jean, and her horse Dolly, and I can feel Ariel working with Dolly in a big way. So if you have an animal and you need to communicate more deeply, just ask Ariel to help you do that. How can you connect with her? Every day. We don't pray to our angels. They are on equal footing with us. They were created to help us through these lifetimes. We are in a physical form. They are in an astral form. But we can pray to our Creator to send the angel that we need. You really don't have to know the angel's name. You can just say, that angel that helps me with animals, if you can't remember the name, or the angel that helps me with my health. The name is important to us as humans, and names carry a resonance. So if you can remember Ariel, then call on her and meditate with her. So again, we don't pray to her, we pray to have her essence and her beauty and her guidance in our lives. Use the crystals, as I mentioned, and bring in the energy more fully that way. The rose quartz especially holds a deep connection with Archangel Ariel. You can visualize. I hear so many times people say, I don't know how, I can't visualize. So just think of something very familiar to you. Maybe it's a pink rose. Have you ever seen a pink rose? Anybody? If you've seen a pink rose, then it's a lot easier to call that into your mind with your eyes closed. So what you would do is envision it with your eyes open, see the pink, see the color of it, the structure of it, and then close your eyes and remember what it looked like. It's remembering. And so anytime that you want to visualize, pick something very familiar. And if you want to connect in with Ariel with that pink light, just envision a pink rose, a pink quartz, a pink sky, whatever it is that will help you to connect in with her energy. So, experiences. Have any of you experienced Archangel Ariel in your life? Have you felt her, seen her, heard her? Because I certainly have, and I wanted to share just one of my many experiences with her. In 2019, I lost my last 2 animals that I personally had as companions. And when the first one died, it was a cat named Tazzy, and she was very special. I had been with her for 19 years, from a little tiny kitten till the old age. And when she passed, the other cat, Gizmo, which some of you are very familiar with, went into a deep depression. I had never seen an animal go into a depression like that. I'd seen them, be kind of sad, but this was very, very deep. And I was at my wit's end. I'm like, I don't know how to comfort this cat. And I just called out and I just said, okay, angels, I don't know who needs to show up for me, but I need help to bring this cat's energy back up and let him know that it's okay. It was, if you can imagine, if you've lost a loved one, it was the same thing. He had lost a loved one and he was missing that presence. And immediately I saw pink. I just saw this energy come in and surround him. And I saw him look up because he was very in tune with energy and with the angels that would visit me constantly. So Ariel showed up. She came in. She helped him at that moment to realize that he mattered, that he was important, and that it was okay, that this is a part of living, is the loss and the grief. And that's what she can help us with, is working through those emotions, those deep emotions, especially that we might have if we've had a loss or if we're just feeling down. You know, sometimes we just don't feel the energy to be up and happy. And she can help us to raise our frequency and raise our vibration. So I just wanted to share that one little experience. There's been so many, but that was one that I'll always remember when I think of Ariel, is the way that she can help us with our beloved animals. All right, so we are going to meditate and get an activation to Ariel's energy. So I want to invite you at this point to just get relaxed. If you have one of those stones that I mentioned, or a quartz, or anything that helps you to connect into spirit deeper, I invite you to go ahead and hold that while we do the meditation, and just find that quiet place. You might want to let other people in the home know if you're going to be disturbed. Let them know that you need about 15 to 20 minutes to do this meditation with us. And as you're settling in, just start breathing. There may be pets, if you have any, that will be drawn to your energy while you're working with Ariel and getting attuned to her. And that's great because they'll receive just as well as you can. They're attracted to Ariel's energy. And I've noticed this a lot when I talk about Ariel or I work with her. I've been really meditating with her a lot this week. And I've noticed the birds are so curious when I sit outside and I sit there in meditation and talk with Ariel. The birds are curious and they come closer and they talk to me. They sing to me. And I love that. So you might notice any animals that you have might be very curious about this angel that's surrounding you and bringing energy and attunements into you. Allow your body to settle down. Close your eyes. And let's start by taking 3 deep breaths. The breath is the connection. So as you breathe in through your nose, inhale slowly. Fill your lungs up completely. And then release that out slowly. We're going to do it 2 more times. Inhaling, let all that tension start to fall away. And then fully release that breath, releasing and letting go. And then one more time with the deep inhalation. Inhale peace. Inhale love. And let everything else leave when you exhale. Anything that no longer serves you, you can just let it go. And then take a moment. Just give some gratitude. Gratitude for being able to do this for yourself, for slowing down and giving yourself this gift of working with our beautiful Archangel Ariel. So I'm going to call her in. Archangel Ariel, our beautiful guide, bringing in strength to all of us, courage of a lion. We ask you to join us now. We invite you into our presence. Please surround us with love, with guidance, with support. Help us to ground into the earth energy as we breathe down through our bodies and feel the solidness of the ground beneath us. We ask also, Ariel, that you bring in any high vibration energies that you work with, your team that helps us here on the Earth planet to support us as we work with nature, we work with animals, we work with love and peace and harmony. Now, as you continue breathing, just imagine that soft, pale pink energy. It may be the rose that I mentioned before. It could be just an essence of pink. Right now, I'm seeing the pink of cotton candy and that softness of it. That's what I feel. You might see a gentle smoke rising of pink energy, a mist filling the space where you are. However it appears to you, that's right for you. And with every breath that you take, this pink light enters your body. With every exhale, notice if there's anything you're letting go of, anything heavy or a darker energy, any type of anxiety or fear. Notice that falling away as this light comes into your body. Archangel Ariel is transmuting any of that lower vibration energy into pure light. Feel it as it wraps around you. It's like a warm embrace. It's like getting that heart hug from somebody that feels so comforting, grounding. Let this light fill every cell with unconditional love. Now, as you breathe, allow yourself to be open to whatever Ariel brings to you. You might see images, you might hear words or sounds, or feel sensations, or you might simply just rest in stillness and just be, and that's perfect. Whatever comes, welcome it with an open heart. And breathe. Feel Ariel's presence. Feel her calming energy, helping you to release anything at all that you've been carrying. Any fear, insecurity, worries that maybe you're not even aware that you're holding. And notice how this energy of Ariel can dissolve those old patterns and fill you with stability, strength, and peace. Now see a pure white beam of light descending through that pink energy. This is universal Reiki energy flowing now to you. And I'm sending that to each person who's listening, whether you're here right now or you're listening later. Archangel Ariel guides this energy where it needs to be, wherever you need it most. With each inhale, allow this white light to brighten your inner world. With each exhale, notice how what you release grows lighter, shifting now from a darker energy to gray until it finally becomes clear and vibrant and free. I'm sending this Reiki energy to your root chakra at the base of your spine. It strengthens your sense of safety, of belonging, of being grounded with the earth. I want you to imagine silver cords extending from the soles of your feet deep into the earth, traveling layer by layer until they wrap 3 times around the very heart of Gaia. Now watch as these cords return, anchoring you and holding you steady and secure, feeling very, very safe and ready to receive what Ariel will bring to you with her attunement. You're safe, you're grounded, and you are supported. Breathe in, and as you rest here, notice that pink light beginning to grow brighter in front of you. In this light, Archangel Ariel steps forward. She's radiant, she's compassionate, and she's strong. As she approaches you, feel her energy entering into your heart center. Ariel wishes to attune you now to her vibration. All you need to do is breathe in her essence. Allow her love to flow through your entire being. Let's take a moment for you just to feel, just to be in that energy. Let it flow to you and through you, touching every part of your whole energy, your spirit. And now, Ariel extends her hands to you. In them is a gift, something special meant only for you. Receive it with gratitude. Hold it close to your heart. You may not yet understand what it means, and that's okay. Trust that it will unfold in its own time. This gift will guide you on your path forward whenever you need it. It may be just a word, a confirmation. It might be an image. It might be a song. Ariel loves music. Take a moment with your gift as you hold it close to your heart. Know how special this is to be attuned and aligned with Ariel's energy, that beautiful strength of the lioness of God, the gentleness of the lamb. Just feel it. Let's give thanks to Ariel, thanking her for the present she gave, for the attunement that she gifted us all with, for her healing, and for the sacred gift of love. And now let's see Ariel fading back into that pale pink light. Her energy is still here. It's still surrounding you and holding you, but slowly begin to bring your awareness back to here, back to the room. As you start to move your extremities and gently move your head and your shoulders. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Take a deep breath and give yourself thanks. Thanking you for being here. Thanking Archangel Ariel for her strength, her stability, her love. And also know that this is a process. Healing takes time, and you are exactly where you are meant to be. You are loved. You are supported. You are worthy of having peace and having this angel in your life. Now place your hand over your heart and give yourself a warm embrace as you whisper, I am safe, I am loved, I am grounded, and I am whole. Put a smile on your face because that lifts your vibration and seals that energy that has been infused into you with this attunement. I am going to stop the sharing and come back together here. And we had Dr. Ruth Anderson join in with us. Thank you. And I believe that might be our blue gene that's with us. So at this point, I would love to hear any of your experience. If you felt anything, if you didn't, that's okay too. But if you felt this energy today and you want to share with us what your experience was, I would love to hear that. And I want to welcome those who are joining us on Facebook. If you'd like to share, just hit that unmute button.
Hey, Teri, I'll share. So I started with 3 dogs on the bed with me, and Jetty and Maddie, I think it felt like a lot of energy, so they both jumped off. Kona, however, stayed for the entire thing, and and I could definitely see Ariel, the smoky pink, absolutely. What she and I yawned a lot. I mean, a lot of clearing, so I could definitely feel that. What she gave to me was actually a string of daisies to go around Kona's neck. And when I did that, he got so excited. It was the sweetest thing. So I knew that he could feel what was going on. And I got a string for around my neck, and I've got one for Maddie and one for Jetty, which I will give to them in a little bit. But yeah, Kona really felt that.
I love that. And knowing Kona, I'm not surprised that he was ready to receive Ariel's love and her comfort. Yeah. Oh, Ruth, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. And it is our blue gene that is with us. And she said, and it went away. I'm going to read it here. She said she felt so much. Ariel is very present here. And she yawned a lot also. Yawning is release. It doesn't mean you're bored and you're falling asleep. We release energy in different ways. And that's a big way that we do that is through yawning. And oh, Blue Cat, of course, Blue Cat came. I'm very familiar with her animals as well. And I'm not surprised that Blue Cat wanted to be front and center and experience that. So thank you for sharing, Jean. And I don't know if you listened from the beginning, but I did mention your horse, Dolly, and how much I could feel Ariel working with Dolly. Dolly's an older horse and just needs a lot of love right now, and Ariel certainly can give that to her. So thank you for being here. Hey, any other sharing?
I have both of my doggies here by my feet. They picked up on the vibrations and came right in and right around my feet. So they shared, and it was beautiful. I see her in a certain way, and I saw her that way during this. I see her in a flowing dress of green and brown, which I think represents the earth. But it's like a silken dress. And when I see her, when she comes to me, she's always wearing that dress. And the animals they give us so much, and she has that same energy. She takes away our sorrows. She takes away all that fear that we have. Just touching an animal to me is like a blessing. And so I thank you and I thank her for the blessing today.
Thank you, Jean. That was beautiful. Are you in the angel room?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I
I thought it looked like it.
no, I really should be but since I put the grid in there, I don't do the computer in there anymore. I don't really have the space, but I might rearrange because the angels, their presence really makes a difference. But they come in here. They're
Of
all
course, of
around all
course,
the time.
they're with your energy wherever you
Yeah,
are,
they're all
and
around.
thank you for doing the grid and holding up the prayers and the love for any who need that from you, and thank you for doing so. And I saw something about Dolly. Let me see what Jean said. Sweet Dolly, yes, Ariel worked with Gizmo. We both had Gizmo in our lives, and I see her dressed in green with a lion by her side, a wolf and an owl. A fish floats over her golden hair. Oh, beautiful.
That's
Thank you for that
beautiful.
vision. I love the way you all are envisioning her. That's so beautiful. And we have Leo on Facebook that said he felt the angelic presence. The space feels much lighter and harmonious. And his sunshine slept soundly throughout the meditation. Thank you. Yes, I know sunshine as well. And so we have Gracie. Did you want to share?
Yes, I'd like to share, and I want to thank everyone for their presence and for the presence of Archangel Ariel. It was wonderful. I saw her. I did actually, Teri. I did see the candy cane because I saw something that I thought were feathers, but all pink, and it was like, oh, but wait, it's exactly like a candy cane. So when you said that, I was like, oh, that was that pink. But she Archangel Ariel revealed herself to me as the sunset. She said, "That's my pink, Grace. You see me all the time, but you don't pay too much attention." So that was mine. And then she did take me back to, I think it was Africa, because we were with the gorillas. There was a huge gorilla. And then I did see her. There was somewhere where we were with waterfalls, but she was very pink. She was huge. And I told her, "Oh boy, you're as huge as Metatron." And she said he was there with her. He was there with her. And so it was, it was, it was wonderful. It was releasing. My throat was just going crazy. And the gift that I was given was a lion's tooth. And so I have to, I have to figure out what's that about. But I was told, we're taking you back to where you came in on this journey, which is Africa. And we're always there. So I was delighted. Thank you very much,
Oh,
Teri. Thank you.
thank you for that share. Beautiful. What great experiences. And we can have it at any given moment. You don't have to wait till the second Wednesday of the month. You can do it at any time. And all of these angels, the teachings are on Enlightened World Network on their Facebook and YouTube channels. So we'll be back again next month with another teaching. We're coming up on the last 3 of the year. So thank you for participating each month. I love you all so much and so honored to be here to present this.
I have a question, Teri, if I
Sure.
may. So sometimes I find I was given an interesting way to be familiar with Ariel, which is the sunset.
Mhm.
But does she have a number? because I felt sometimes, with Cassiel with 781 and with who was the last one? 444.
That was the last one.
Right.
And hers is also 4.
Oh, that's good. Great. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a very stable number, and
Yes.
that makes sense with her connecting to Earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Thank you for that question, Grace.
thank you.
All right, so we are going to sign off, and thank you for participating. Thank you for just always lifting us up and supporting Enlightened World Network and this beautiful channel and what we bring to you. Thank you so much, and we will see you next month. Bye for now, everyone, or I should say, aloha.
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 Thank
Namaste.
you. Thank you, Teri.